Bueno, mi gente, que se reporta Manota TV Show directamente de Ftvradio con DJ June. También tenemos por ahí a Frank, a Renegade, también que está aquí con nosotros en vivo y a todo color directamente desde la radio Ftvradio. Dímelo, June. Buenas tardes, saluditos. How you doing, Frank?
How are you, sir?
How you doing?
I'm good.
How you doing? Welcome to the Ftvradio. We here live, trying to support your talent, your music, straight up from the radio, and to all the people that can see your talent. And they can know a little bit about yourself, and they can support you in your platforms as well. They can join in anywhere they got your music. They can support it.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Thank you for definitely having us.
What brings you here, man? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Frankie Krutches, man. I've been around for a long time. You know, I did the Dipset thing for a long time.
Okay. Dipset thing. What you be
I was a part of the Dipset for a long time. I was in one of the original videos, one of the first videos, the Hey My video, and you know, we did some beat walking on there. We did a little dancing, and we got popular from that. We got real popular in the street from that.
Okay.
And since then, I've been through the, you know, in and out of prison. In and out of the streets, just trying to figure it all out.
Okay.
You know, I finally found a level ground. I'm, you know what I mean, ready to go.
Okay. Which is?
Level ground, just finding out what I wanted to do with myself and, you know, what I wanted to do with my future. Finding out what was important for my family, and, you know, and just realizing certain things. You know, when you do time in prison, the smartest people learn from their experience. And it was very humbling for me to be away for so long, be away from my family, and you know, when I got back out, I was determined to get it right.
And what inspired you to make music? I don't know with the street, but something else to make music.
To make music, I mean, I've been a fan of hip hop since the very beginning. So, you know, my favorite rappers was Prince, Monkey D, and LL Cool J, and the Fat Boys, and all of that. So growing up in that era, you know what I mean, that was just always my favorite thing. You know what I mean, rap. I was just fascinated by it. You know.
Your top 5.
My top 5.
Yeah. Of hip hop.
In no order.
No order.
In no order. Jay, Big, Nas, Kiss. Oh, that last one, man. There's so many different people that could be there, but lyrically though, Ross is a genius.
Okay.
You know, lyrically, Ross is a genius.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? Tell me about yourself a little bit.
I'm a Renegade. I don't have so much time in the industry, you know, like my comrade, but looking to leave my thumbprint big in the sky for everybody to see, you know, eventually. What God in front of us. I'm an independent artist, you know. I like to be conscious and aware of the music I put out. I choose not to freestyle because freestyling, you know, whatever comes out, and I feel like a good leader should lead by example. I never want to leave a wrong example.
So, you don't like to freestyle? If we said, yo, I'm gonna throw some beats on.
I won't do it, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, just asking.
Yeah, the blunts and the cars and the, I don't want to represent that.
Yeah, anyway, I got something right here, but we don't. So
you want to have a nice concert out there. So much composing.
I'm very, yeah.
Tell me about your music, though. You said, like, you told me that your music is different, and I'm like, yo, music is music.
Right.
Better. So tell me how different is your music?
My music is different because it's my own, and that may be cliche to say, because you said music is music, but it's like just saying people are people, everybody's the same.
Well, not music like I love music, so as long as it's music, I don't care how different it is. I want to hear it, is what I mean.
I feel like the purpose of my music is to make your soul aware. Make you aware that your soul is there.
Okay.
You know, because we live day-to-day life, right? We live day-to-day life, and we you know, we're unaware of the split seconds that it takes to make a decision that could be life-changing.
Right.
You know, getting in the car or not getting in the car. That's a half-second thought. Sometimes you don't even think about it. the car flips 5 times, now somebody dead, you know? And I feel like I want my music to make people think about that split second. I know, you know, it's an example, but my music should be, should I get in the car or not? Type of music.
Frank, what you can tell you about the time, how long you been making music?
I started making music in 03. And then, like I said, you know, I had those stretches where I was in and out. So I made music from like 03 to like 08. Then I did 2 years in prison. Then I came out. I was out making music to like 012, 013. Then I did 7 years in prison. And then I just started making music again. So I've been, you know what I mean, like bouncing in and out.
I mean, you can give them a good advice to all those people that are out there. They're making music, like they can survive themselves. They don't got, you know, that they can. You can teach them a little bit of the good things and the bad things.
Yeah, give some newbies like myself some advice.
I mean, well, see, the thing is for me is that, and everybody that knows me the best knows me that I never gave up. You know, I really wasn't that really good at the beginning when I first started, but I never gave up. And the most important thing is you got to believe in yourself. And you gotta realistically know what you want to do and what you're capable of doing. And you know, that's my best advice to everybody, you know, trying to, you know, get in and make their mark. You gotta believe in yourself, and you gotta be realistic with what your capabilities are. Because a lot of people just want to rap and then they really can't rap. Those are the people that somebody need to tell them, yo, you can't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, it's not for everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see, the thing was for me is that everybody always kind of with me was like, yo, you know what? You keep going, you might be able to figure this out. And that's why I kept going. I always had that little bit of confidence from people like, yo, keep going. And that's why I'm here now.
Only the persistent persevere.
Yeah, nah, you gotta believe in yourself. You know, that's the most important thing in my advice.
And right now, what music you working? What type of album you working on?
Well, right now we got a lot of music coming out. I got like 4 videos coming out. We got a bunch of projects we working on. The newest song we got coming out is Where I'm From, which is basically a remake of Jay-Z's joint, Marcy, Where I'm From. And my man Jet cooked that up real nice. And then we went to work and we putting that out real soon. Then we got a bunch of freestyles coming out. Got a Run Saroma coming out soon. Disconnected freestyle, Never Fold. So we got a bunch of music coming out.
What's your nationality?
I am 100% Puerto Rican.
¿Te has criado más tiempo aquí o más tiempo allá?
Sacaste lo bonito. Ahí sí.
Dime, ¿te criaba aquí? Well, most of your time, where was?
All my time has been here. All my time has been here. I was born here. You know what I mean? But my parents are from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
You know, so I count for something. Poquito, right?
Eres New Yorker.
Yeah, I'm a New Yorker. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm a New Yorker. There we go. Yeah. That's the right one.
Ahí es. Bueno, Jun, ponemos un tema de él para escucharlo, si lo tienen por ahí disponible. Aquí estamos en vivo y a todo color directamente de Ftvradio. Tenemos aquí a Frank Krutches con varios temas, proyectos que vienen para allá afuera. También tenemos a Renegade que está metiendo mano con su música positiva para todos esos oyentes que estén allá afuera, que tengan la positividad, que sigan el movimiento, apoyando todas las plataformas digitales. Aquí nos encontramos directamente con DJ Jun en la casa, Manota TV Show. Pon el tema por ahí, DJ Jun.
Okay. Cheers.
First one. Ese titulado como
Comes not reported. It's the arts and insane. But the foreigners aren't reported. Runs the aroma. I'm a gasaholic. Peanut butter guts. In the latest drop. What you know about fucking why they raid the spot? What you know about that fire on the spoon? When that shit start to sizzle, it flying to the moon. I'ma catch some bags and diet tycoon. And when the bags land, I'ma slide right through 'em. Please excuse him, fast cars, he abuse them. Now the bars blasting out the car, making me a movement. I'm still a student, bunch of solid gold Cubans. Sergio Tashini, fresh line with the Pumas. I'm from Los Angeles, you could dead all the rumors. Dollars back home, chopping hands like tumors on the North Conduit. Phone tap in the rain. And when that day came, we made it back with the cane. And then that bird sang, I ain't saying no name. I'm on grown up time. I ain't playing no game. But when that crutch swing, it's a thing. What you think? I pull up on your girl like, babe, what you drink? I made $1 million with the water in the sink. Now I'm shooting for a Billy, put my daughters in the mink. Think what you think, nigga, I'm a walking bank. I've been sitting for a minute, so there's plenty in the tank. G shit, yeah, I'm back to pull rank. Soon as the weapons drew, someone had to call a saint. Yeah, they call me Frank. Yeah, I've been on that. Been a big homie, yeah, been a diplomat. 6 speeders, yeah, we been shifting that. Boys in the hood, love to double down, triple that. When we bubble, yeah, we bubble like a triple fat. Like Jordan on Christmas, no missing that. Yeah, picture that. You wanna see my best work? Show me where the kitchen at. Treat it like Pro Tools, drop it, then I'm mixing that. If I die getting rich, I can live with that. Bury me with my ones where the strippers at. In the VIP with the bottles where the tip is at. The trap jumping like the malice at the palace. And when that box touch, I'm signing for the package. I'm cheated with the average, lot of greens with my cabbage. Ever since 21, Krutch been a savage. Ftvradio.
Bueno, Frank Krutches, what you can tell me about your clothing line?
Gasaholics. It's a smoker's line. It's a smoker's line. You know, we just got passed yesterday, legal in New York City. So we excited about that. Gasaholics is just a lifestyle essentials line. You know, smoking is a big part of what's going on right now. Everybody's doing it. You know, it's legal in 15 states now. So we just started the clothing line. We just started the apparel, the hats. You know what I mean? The sweatshirts.
Thank you for the hat too that you gave me.
Oh yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
Appreciate it. I don't have it with me.
Yeah, nah, that's cool. That's cool. Nah, that's, you know what? I would have brought some new hats, but I know I just gave all y'all hats, so I was like, all right, I don't gotta bring none. But yeah, no problem. I appreciate
it also.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Should have worn mine.
What else? You got the hats, you got the hoodies. What else
we got. Listen, we're a lifestyle essential, so you know we got our own Mylar bags. You know what I mean? We provide the packaging, you know, for a lot of people who put, you know, their flowers in together. We got the packaging for people. We're out there, you know, packaging is just as important to, you know, the presentation to what you're giving out now is just as important as anything else. All the bags are just as important as what goes in the bag now. So, you know, we're moving into the future of what's going on in New York, and we want to be right there with what's going on. So we've been doing the packaging. We got our own packaging, and we're moving forward with the whole situation.
Now, and tell me about the movement of the music from that time when you started and this time. Do you see some different?
From when I first started making music?
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a big shift. You know, the culture changed. You know, the way people make music, the way people sound. You know, everything's changing. So, you know, there is an adjustment period. You know, there is an adjustment slide where you got to understand either you're going to fit in with what people are trying to do, make it work, or stick to what you know how to do and see if it can work like that. You know, so people who are older like myself, you know, we got to find that little niche and figure out where we're going to fit in at. Because I can't come jumping around and, you know what I mean, doing all this young boy stuff. So I got to figure out, you know what I mean?
I got to get that knowledge para ley.
Right.
Entendimiento.
Exactly. I got to get into where I'm trying to get into, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's, you know, for me, that's, you know, that's just as much the struggle as making the music, you know? But I've been around a long time, so, you know, I've been a fan a long time, so I, you know, I got a good ear to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, tiene una preguntita por ahí para Frank.
Frank, tell me about the mixtape era.
The mixtape era, oh man. Yo, hey look, I got low-key rich in the mixtape era for real.
I believe it.
Nah, for real. We got low-key rich in the mixtape era. I figured that mixtape thing out. Like, they were making mixtapes, everybody was putting out the hottest joints, Clue and Big Mike and all the Envy and Wu Kid, the G Units, all the hottest mixtapes that was out. I figured out a way that when I was in the middle of being on the block selling everybody the mixtape, I figured out a way that I could make my own mixtape and put it in with everybody's. And next thing you know, I went from selling everybody else's mixtape to making sure mine was in the middle of the pack that I was selling. So I was giving them away 5 for $20, but that fifth one was mine. So they kind of had to like, you know what I'm saying, catch on.
Blend in.
I blended in.
Yeah.
I blended myself. I forced myself in.
You have to. Anyway, you
You know
gotta
what I
blend
mean?
in. Yeah.
But, you know, respectfully though, you know, music-wise, as far as the bodies of music I was putting out, they're not as quality as they are going to be now, just because of the growth, you know what I mean, and the amount of time. But I was just like, fuck that, I'm getting in this, I'm getting in the middle of it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I sold a lot of mixtapes. I did probably close to 100,000 mixtapes, 60, 80,000 myself, hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? No bootleggers, no major distributors. I'm talking about hand in hand, car shows, Jamaica Ave, Fulton Street, you know what I mean? Wherever we had to be, that's where we was at.
Now let me ask you. When you talk about mixtape, talk about the official CDs?
The official joints from the DJs.
Or just the ones that don't got nothing on the CD?
No. I was getting a call from the night before the CD was dropping.
You know, for a mixtape person, that's like we put out.
That meant everything.
Yeah,
that meant everything.
The official one.
Nah, I mean you could go.
And everything.
No,
Like,
I got the whole thing. I got the official joint with the whole thing. It was the presentation. I got my CDs from the DJs, from Clue, from Envy. And if I didn't get them from them, I got them from distributors that got the CDs from them.
Okay.
So I was right there.
It was always be official. It will always be
all the way. That's the only. And then I made my own, and then boom, slid mine in between every time. It was like easy money. It was too easy because I was living off the video, and everybody was like, "Yo, Frankie."
That's a CD mixtape language. And when you sell them, like you just pushing bootlegs. But when you pushing official CDs, you the mentality, like you the distributor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was deep. Now I was deep in on the mixtape. That's kind of how I approached the packaging game. When I got in, I was like, yo, this is kind of like the mixtapes. Get the hot bags. Everybody kind of wants the hot bags that they need. Start making your own bags. Mix them in. Boom. And I just started thinking back. I was like, yo, you did the same thing with the mixtapes. So it was easy. It was an easy concept for me.
It's a strategy.
Yeah. And what motivates you to make music?
I come from a lineage of music makers. But honestly, I didn't discover rap until I was like 13. And the first hip-hop song I ever heard was Eminem's Just Lose It. And obviously, you know, that song is crazy. That man is crazy as a rapper, you know. But in my house, there was no such thing as rap. We were only allowed to listen to jazz, Mariah Carey, Boyz II Men, stuff like that, you know. So when I did come across rap and hip-hop and just the movement itself and what it represents, I ended up falling in love with it. And Felix actually gave me the push to follow my dreams, you know. Because he told me the story about when he quit his job to pursue his dreams, and it just...
You gotta follow your heart.
You know, he did it with children and a wife, and I don't have none of that, so I have no excuses at all.
Nice.
He made me step out my comfort zone.
True. What música de ahí?
Yeah, we're about to play it.
And how long you be doing music?
I started in 2018.
2018. And what's your platform?
Ray Renegade, R-A-E, Renegade.
Listen.
Yeah.
Make more R&B.
Ray Renegade.
So that's where you get the Renegade from? Eminem?
Kind of. I did look it up though, and I was very precise about it, you know. But I'm pretty much a renegade in real life.
What if I said the reality you know is a fable they put in your head, huh? A story, but I'm about to shed some light and give you what's real instead. Ever heard of the Mandela effect? Or think about the way the total strangers connect? Yeah, I didn't either. I was always a dreamer, living life at my leisure. Then my bubble got burst, almost ended in a hearse. And Christ saved me so I could break the curse. Brainwashed for generations, they causing death and havoc since before the birth of nations. They funded both sides of every voice in creation. I love to line them up and spit in their faces, cause everything they ever said was a lie, to cause anarchy and devastation.
But even when we lie, we tell the truth. We are God. God's chosen people. It's just that most Jews don't like to admit it, but our God is Lucifer. And even when we say this outright and tell you people, you don't believe it. So that's your problem.
Gold, oil, and drugs, that's the only God they serve. It's in our currency on every bill from the reserve, which by the way they own. These dudes, they run the earth. Been doing what they please when they want on their own terms. 1954, they won't group build a bird. They call us cattle, and their mission's to thin the herd. The truth is that it hurts, and deep down, I hope you never get what you deserve. But I know what's coming, so I like to observe. Cause we went from slaves to cerebral prisoners. The Royals, Rothschilds, and Monsantos, they're all in cahoots, co-conspirators. Been trying to kill us off, they demonized Hitler. But Jesus came so that the flock could be preserved. These fools, they killed them too, they want to kill the church. I'm giving you the word, don't let it go unheard. Gold, oil, and drugs, that's the only God they serve.
That's a good one right there. You look like right here, we fighting with the demons right here, like boom.
Tell me about
Yeah,
this
you gotta
song.
keep that energy up, man.
Like right here, but se siente.
Appreciate it.
Tell me
For
about
real.
this song right here.
This song was actually created by accident. I went to a showcase in New York. Actually, it's called the New Yorican. They do a lot of like up and coming artist showcase there for free. So I went to showcase a mixtape that I did, rated R, and there was a gentleman there from the Netherlands. Shout out Sean, and he actually had a project going on as an artist, and the point of his project was to bring together hip-hop artists that are conscious and aware. And basically he sent us a whole bunch of files individually. Each of us got different topics, but he sent us files like from the dark net, exposing, you know, politicians and all that stuff, because that was the point of the project. And I made the beat and I did the song for him, and it ended up actually going international. He took it to Amsterdam and it's published in a book. It's got a few things going on.
You made the beat, so you do beats yourself?
Yeah.
Nice.
I do everything. I record myself, I master myself, mix myself, everything.
So what do you like more, performing on stage or recording in the studio?
I think I like recording better. The performance is easy, you know. That's already after all the work is done and everything. Everybody, you know, all the hours are put in. The stress is over with. That's the icing on the cake, how they say. But being in the studio and working and, you know, running the track over 1,000 times, listening to it to see if you hear it messed up or what can I fix, how can I perfect it. That's where the craft is.
It's never too perfect.
There's no such thing as a perfect song.
You always want to like, damn,
Go
I
back
should've
and
changed
fix it.
this.
Yeah.
Damn, I should have changed that.
Absolutely. But I think I enjoy the process of the growth of the song. Like, you know, when you hear the first edit and then you hear the last one, it's like, damn, that came a long way.
And the
Good
good
job.
part when you make the music, it's like you giving birth.
Yeah,
You feel me? Go
basically.
whatever that you compose, whatever you write down on a piece of paper and you bring it out there, you can save life. You can como dicen, interactuar a otras personas que se puedan relatar con la música.
To react.
Yeah, so people can relate to your music.
Yeah, entonces when you make it, it's a kid that you bring it out there to life with your music.
Yeah.
You know, and it will give you more inspiration, like para poder enseñar más música por allá afuera.
To put more music out there.
Yeah.
But a lot of people that don't see it like that, they just want to make music, just put it there just to put it. But when you got the concept that you can save life or interactuar con otras personas,
Yeah,
it's
like
worth it.
music. You know, the whole thing with hip hop too. Hip hop started, you know, the storytellers before hip hop was hip hop. The storytellers were always making sure, you know, that their communities were aware of what was going on. Everybody was alive and awake, and nobody was getting got. You know what I mean? It was everybody. One hand washes the other. They both wash the face, type of thing. Now it's like everybody's just trying to get into the music for the money, which, you know, it's fine to each their own. I'm not knocking anybody, but when you do it because you love to do it, it's different. It's different. It's you don't need to get paid to do it. You know,
Right.
like you just. This is who I am. This is my heart. Here's the beat. Slap it on there.
I see it.
Now, what brought us here? What brought us here was this event that we all met each other.
Yeah.
Tell me about that event. What did y'all see? What did y'all like? What did y'all experience?
It was fun. For the first time that we did it, it was fun. It was an awesome turnout. All the artists were pretty dope, you know. There wasn't even one performance I think that was bad.
They was excited also. Everybody was excited, but they were showing the talent, and they can show that they can still continue and get themselves in the stage.
There was some lit real rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like radio quality stuff too. Like it was fun. I had a great time. I want to do one every month, you know. We could get new artists up every month and encourage people, you know, like this is somewhere you could.
And that's what they really need, the new generation that is growing up now.
Yeah.
People that instruct them like the way that they gotta grow up with the vibe of the music or the way they want to go for. Because sometimes if they got wrong people beside them, they might think, oh no, let's do it this way. But they're gonna encourage them in a bad way that they're gonna be falling in apart, or in the long way when they wake up they're gonna be damn. I don't own myself. That it's better to make sure that they do the right thing and the right person that they can guide them. Like y'all legends out here. Like y'all know about the process how to make music, the head, the drama that they gotta go through all this. Because nothing come from the sky just for nothing.
Right.
Everything we gotta be sacrificed, and the time, especially if we got family in this time of making music, or be an artist, or be a composer, or be somebody. Only thing you gotta have faith on you and let it be.
Yep.
Give me, Frank, what you think about that day?
Frank?
About that?
We spoke about it. I think we had a quick minute, you know, after the show. I think it was a pretty good show. I think there were definitely some talented people there. It was good to see people come out, and some people do it for the first time, and see people get out there and stand in front of people. And yeah, I thought there was some pretty good people up there. I thought there was some pretty dope people up there. You know what I mean? It really was. I think some of them could have been a little bit more organized than some of the others, but for the most part, I think people got up there and did what they, you know what I mean, what they came to do.
True.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, can you see that? Can you see the movement getting better, bigger?
Yeah, I could, absolutely. I think Renegade hit it on the head with, you know, continuing with the fresh, having more talent and fresh talent. You know what I mean?
All the need we have here, like we got a little bit of everything what the artists need.
One thing that's dope for a lot of these artists that I didn't have coming up. You know what I mean? I didn't have like a situation where I could come perform in front of the people. I know, you know what I mean, I'm gonna get up on the podcast. I know they're gonna play my songs. I know that they got a show coming up and a party, and we doing this and we doing that. As an organization, as a group of people trying to push into one thing, I didn't have that. It was a dogfight. I had to go out there on my crutches every day and go pull up on events and pull up to DJs and go to clubs and have to, you know what I mean, show my face and push my stuff hand to hand to hand. Now everybody's pressing a button.
Well, real quick, sorry to ask this question. What happened to you? Like,
I got shot in '92. You know, long story short, I got gangrene. I developed gangrene on the spot, and you know they had to amputate. You know what I mean? To make it a shorter version of the story. Yeah. But that's what happened. '92. So it's been a long time.
My whole life.
And you didn't give up.
Nah. I don't know how to. You know what I mean? I don't know how to.
Because that's God right there, Papa. You already got it on you. And God got you here for a reason.
Word up.
Because right now we all over here, we are like prophet to survive and guide all the new people. Because we all come from the scrap. We all been through stuff. We have done stuff, but we cannot give up because the new kids, you know, new generation is coming up.
Yeah.
And we gotta teach them the right path. But at the same time, you know, once in a blue time, you know, we gotta check them. But
Yeah, you
gotta understand.
I rather get checked than somebody being like, oh yeah.
It's the true life. But a lot of people, they don't really understand the real thing out there. Sometimes they think that it's just a movie, or they think it's just a PlayStation game.
I'm, you know, and I'm gonna touch on that real quick. Life is a movie until some real live movie shit happens.
Right.
All right. You know what I'm saying? I got shot with a 45, you know, point blank. That was like, you know, that was like watching a movie. until I was laying there bleeding out, and when I woke up, my leg was gone. You know what I mean? So a lot of the youth need to understand that you play that movie shit if you want to.
Right.
That's cool. That movie shit's for real. But what happens with the movie shit is also more movie shit.
More real.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to be ready to understand what's going to come with those games you play. You know what I'm saying?
And that's all for those people that be playing in the phones. They be thinking that they just be in back of keyboard.
The Twitter fingers.
Yeah.
We couldn't hide behind no phones and talk shit back in the days. We had to get up in my face and talk shit. You talking shit from thousands and thousands of miles away. I don't even know what you look like and you talking shit.
Right, get on my
Come
phone.
on, yo. We don't got time for
Well,
that.
those times it was different for us when we was growing.
That's what I'm saying.
But we are in a different
Way
era.
different.
Yeah.
Way different.
Era.
Now they be killing you through the phone.
Internet is undefeated.
Yeah.
Internet is undefeated.
It is.
They're gonna win every time.
And they got no chill. They don't even care.
True.
They don't even care.
True.
Internet is undefeated.
So, all right. Let's keep it real now.
We all keep it real.
What artist y'all feel as though was hot?
Right now?
Yeah.
You mean
Oh, yeah, from the show.
You know what?
Oh.
Because we got to be honest now. Now we're going to be honest.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking.
Keep it a buck. Go ahead. I know what you're going to say.
The playlist, meaning that the list that was given to us was not number one in order. Number two, some of the people names wasn't on there.
Half of them was not.
Some of the people names was crossed out. So it was kind of hard to really go by like the list and remember, you know what I mean, like
this
names.
Person is that person.
This person is that person. But there was some people that stood out though.
I mean that for this bit, the first one here, everybody passed. Now the second one,
we're gonna get it straight.
No,
Now we're gonna work together. Now I'm with that. We work together and we get all of that situation straight.
Right.
But there were definitely a couple of people that stood out. Louis B was dope.
Yeah.
Damn. I think his name was Wilson.
Wilson El Divino.
He was dope.
He was pretty dope.
He was dope because he came on a different vibe. You know what I mean? Everybody else wanted to come. You know what I mean? And be hard and all that. And he came out with the hat. You know what I mean? He kind of was trying to give me that young Hector LeBeau feeling, but I was like, hold on a second, let me feel this guy out.
Yeah.
But his vibe was real dope. There was a couple of people I liked though. There were definitely a couple.
The other two persons that did good.
So
making the two.
I think we came to a conclusion that it was like three out of how many guys we had? Like, well, I can't even ask you guys what was the list because y'all had them messed up.
Yeah, the list was
but it was
messed
like
up
8
in there.
performances.
No, it was a little more than that. I think it was like 10.
Because we had a few more. Shout out to God's Song HD. He was there too. He was one of those that we just add on.
Right.
So
God's Son was kind of dope too. He was, I believe, was he the shorter guy?
Yeah, short.
Okay, yeah. Right.
Who was
okay,
the kid with the white? He had on like a white it was like a jogger suit. He came up. I don't think he was supposed to be performing either because he performed with a group. It was 3 of them, and then he did his own song. Remember?
I do remember.
I was like, damn, he should have did his own performance. He should have did his own performance like that.
Okay. That's from Different America.
Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah, I think so.
There was a couple of them, but then
it was
they all
3 of
did
them
their own
together.
thing.
And then there was also there was a vendor.
Yeah, them. Yeah, they did good.
It was all over.
Right.
Yeah, they gave us a song all together. Then one did one, the other one did one. I'm like, damn, I wish.
My man with the Yankee jersey, I can't wait.
So
he was hard.
So those 3.
Hard.
He was but he was spitting.
And
though.
God forbid, I'll be honest, I didn't understand everything he was saying.
I did, and he was.
But I know he was killing it. I knew when he was saying it was crazy.
He did the crossover, the Spanish to English.
He had my attention at the beginning. You know, Louis B caught my attention at the end. The other guy, Wilson, was dope. There were a couple other dope people, but those guys really kind of caught out to me. You know what I mean? A little bit more than everybody else.
Those the ones that made you want to go check out their page or all of that. Because Wilson wasn't Wilson to you. Wilson was the dude with the hat.
Yeah, no,
and then Trelivino was the dude with the jersey.
Right, I didn't know who.
I was like that too.
And then Louis B was the tall dude, the last
Because
one.
the playlist was. Listen, if I had the playlist in front of me so I could show y'all, we had names that was crossed out.
Yeah.
People, y'all were announcing people that wasn't on the list. We
Man,
were looking at each other.
I
Like,
like,
yo,
yo,
you
who
on
is
there
this?
like, nah.
I ain't even got the list.
That's what I'm saying.
And I was lost.
Right.
But we keep it moving. We did our best.
Right.
We
I
support
didn't get the list,
talent.
I got the email.
Man, all I got is I like the dude with the fedora, the dude with the jersey, and the group with the and the guy that sang about his papa.
Oh, yeah.
That was Louis B. That was Louis B.
That's
yeah,
Louis B?
he was
Yeah,
dope.
yeah,
he was
him.
dope.
That was a real story right there.
Yeah, that's a rapper right there.
He went
So
in.
that them three. Baby boy with the fedora. I wish he would have gave us another song. That would have been dope.
Oh, yeah. Now, you know what it was? It goes back to what I said there. That, like, in the middle of the show, I gotta stop what I'm doing to download music and all of that.
All right, but that's
That's why-
That was a learning curve.
That
That was a
is
learning
nothing.
curve. You know,
That's
next
nothing.
time we know better.
That's why.
That's nothing right there, Papito.
That's why
nothing.
I was having
That's
problems
nothing. This
downloading.
happened, bro.
It was a successful show though,
That's
June.
nothing.
You know, it wasn't even
What
a
if
problem.
they cannot hear the
We
music.
maneuvered through those minefields. That's
Yeah.
we are.
Like
That's our
Man.
playground in the back. That's nothing out there.
for all the for you know for the little things that weren't perfect and were really good.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah, for the little tiny things that weren't
And
perfect,
everybody
they
was
were
feeling
really
the vibe.
good.
Everybody
Yeah, it was a
feeling
real
the vibe.
it was a real dope
Collectively
vibe.
as an event, everything, you know,
Yeah, it came
like
out
the
dope.
aura, the people that did show up, it was all positive vibe, you know. Nobody
Shout
was
out
here
to Coach
hating,
Jazz.
everybody was here just everybody came to perform and listen
And
and,
they
have a
follow
good
their heart. They
time.
follow their dream. Because if they didn't follow their dream, nothing can be possible. Like right now, y'all say, we gotta be here in FTV Radio because y'all feel the vibe. You sound good. Like y'all want to continue doing the vibe. That's why y'all really here, and y'all gonna continue supporting the new talent. Also as well, y'all gonna be meeting other artists, and y'all gonna be doing collaboration at
Yeah.
the same time. Your music will be expanding all international. That's the more important thing. Like being network.
Yeah.
A lot of people they don't really understand that. Back then they couldn't do the same thing like now. In this day that we can do the network, but as long as you keep it positive, anything can be cool. Sigue ahí, man.
All right. So you guys see, y'all can see the vision in that movement with new talent, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Now, us that we sitting here on the table, what can we plan to? I'm not saying that we should be a label, nothing that, but I'm not saying that we should. Like, what can we offer them, or where can we help them, so this movement could continue?
This is the help right here that you're giving them. I didn't have this. You giving them the platform.
Right now we
to
give
come
them
perform.
light.
Yeah, you
There you
giving
go.
them. Put the light. You put the
Stage
lights
right.
on. They gotta
Light.
want to take it to the
Now
next
everybody not gonna get the same treat. It's all depending what type of development they are or what type of position they are. Nobody gonna have the same treat because some of them they're already more advanced, some of them they're more lower, some of them they're medium. It all depends where they are, the position, or where they want to take it so far. Because it don't make sense we invest or we put money in an artist that they don't really got the knowledge that where they want to get to their own self or how they can make that money back, how we can promise that we're gonna make that money. We're not doing it for the money. We're just doing it also for we can show out there that there are new talents coming up, and also they can learn how they can distribute their own self out there with the marketing.
Yeah.
That's the more important thing. But at the same time, we cannot give them the whole light, but we already give them more light with the interview. We give them, push them out there, their music,
Yeah.
and people can know who they are. That's my suggestion. I don't know, yeah.
No, that's what I said.
That's my
The platform
opinion.
is
My
there.
opinion.
The platform is there. They gotta want to take it to the next level. They gotta want to record their music and make it givable to you to put it on their platform.
Right.
They gotta be able to want to make the next song where they could go out there and have a better song than last time.
Right.
And if they don't want to do that, then there's nothing more you could do for them.
Because we're not here for babysitter.
Nah,
Right, right.
Look, we're adults. You gotta want it. You gotta want it more than I want it.
Yep.
You can't
You
even.
have to.
You know, there's another thing too that I notice in a lot of up and coming rappers, if I may, because it's not that I'm anybody, but it's something that I feel like it's important to touch on, you know. Once you start getting a little bit of buzz in your name, you can't become a diva. That's one thing.
True.
Like, you know, whether you're performing for 20 people or 2,000, the performance got to be the same. You know,
It's
same
true.
energy, same passion, everything.
And also a lot of people, they don't understand, like, everybody got, like, hubieron pionero. There was people before the other rappers that was here before, and they're supposed to get their respect.
Yep.
Also at the same time they get their respect, they don't know sometimes the other people, they don't know how to value those people. Like example, let's say DJ June, he come from a trajectory like from way back, from big names, artists, stuff like that, but he's still taking it from his time, from his up level to come to down level, to give him the opportunity to show the new talents that we're here to support them, that we don't here to block nobody, put a fate on nobody.
Right.
We're here to encourage them in the right path. Because when we was growing up, nobody showed us the right. We had to learn in the rough way.
Right.
Now, when you talk about diva, which kind of way?
Diva, like, if I don't have pana water, I'm not performing. You know, people get crazy. You'd be surprised, you know, and they'd be like, oh, when you get famous, don't forget about the little people.